March is Colorectal Cancer Awareness Month, and a man from Spring has a survival story that is inspiring people all across the country. Jeremy Eccles joins me live. Good morning and thanks for being here.
Yes, thank you for having me.
So Jeremy, I want to ask, I understand you were diagnosed at just 33 years old. Tell us about your journey with this cancer.
So yeah, I was really young. I had no idea that colon cancer was even something to be looking for because I was young in my age. But it has really changed the scope of where I was projected with my wife and my family. We were looking to start having kids and doing those types of things, and colon cancer just kind of came and stripped a lot of that away from us. So that's what got me into this space to where I want to be bringing awareness to it's affecting a lot younger people today.
What were your symptoms? Because again, if this isn't really on your radar of something that could happen to you, how did you identify something's not right?
Yeah, so for me, it started with a sharp pain in my lower left abdominal area, which was different from anything that I experienced before. It's kind of crippling. From there, it led to, I had blood in my stool, and that's when I started to reach out to a doctor. But those are some of the common symptoms. So anyone who has like changes in their bowel habits, like diarrhea, constant constipation, bleeding, a lot of fatigue, or unnecessary weight or unplanned weight loss, those are signs that people need to go and get themselves checked.
And you mentioned this, but I want to ask you a little bit further. You talked about how this really changed the trajectory of your life, not just your own, but your family as well.
Yeah. So colon cancer doesn't just impact me, it impacts all of your loved ones and people that you are associated with. So I'm fortunate that my wife is in the medical field. She was able to be there with me. Everyone doesn't have those resources available to them.
And I also understand, Jeremy, you just got back from meeting with members of Congress. You do a lot of advocacy work. What were you advocating for in Washington?
So a lot of people have a misconception that colon cancer is an old man's disease, and that's just not true. The numbers say that in 2030, there will be 27,000 people that are diagnosed between the ages of 20 and 49. The diagnosed age continues to get lower, and we don't really know why. So I was at Congress advocating for, we need additional resource funding. So there's a program called the CDMRP, the Congressionally Directed Medical Research Program, and we're asking for $20 million to have a specific colon cancer research fund. Colon cancer is the only cancer in the top 5 of cancer killers that doesn't have its own dedicated funding.
Wow.
And for younger people that continue to get diagnosed, we need to understand why. We need that research money to be able to come up with these solutions.
Wow. Absolutely. Now, we just showed a couple of pictures from it. You're a part of this national awareness campaign.
Yeah.
I'm curious how you linked up with Fight CRC.
So Fight CRC is an amazing organization. I actually found them when I was going through treatment through a random Instagram search. And I've been connected with people that I can relate with, and it's really changed my trajectory on my outcome on how I was looking at when I was going through treatment myself. I was really looking for like younger people that I could relate with, because in the cancer treatment center, I'm walking around and everyone's in their what appears to be 70s and 80s, and then there's me. So I kind of felt alone in that. So finding an organization like Fight CRC, they were able to connect me with a lot younger people.
And how have you seen your story, as it's been shared, impact other people?
That's the reason why I share it, right? So I have a lot of people who reach out to me, people I don't even know, that say, hey, I just happen to find your page. I found your story on Fight CRC's webpage, and I did this so I could be a source of hope. I'm one of the fortunate ones with a stage 4 diagnosis 6 years ago that's still here around to talk about it. I know that since I'm still here, I want to be able to reach back and impact as many people as I can.
And finally, Jeremy, what's kind of the heart of your message for people similar to yourself, maybe young and not even have this on their radar, or something that could happen to them?
The main message that I have is that colon cancer can impact younger people, and if you have signs or symptoms, don't ignore them. Please seek an opinion from a medical professional. If conversations can get a little uncomfortable, I'm very comfortable talking about poop and bowel habits.
At this point, yeah.
Yeah, so people should get comfortable talking about those things. It can save your life.
Thank you so much for sharing your story with us this morning, and thank you for the work that you do, Jeremy.
All right, thank you.